Hello viewers, welcome to UN Digital Class. In today's lecture, I am going to discuss about prologue relations. Now, let us start. Here, first of all, I am going to discuss about relations on prologue. Here, relationship is the most important feature in our prologue programming, and these relationships can be expressed by using the facts and the rules. That means, in our prologue programming, the relationship is expressed by using the facts and rules. Next, we will create the knowledge base by creating facts and rules and play query on them. That means, here we can create our knowledge base by using the facts and rules. After creating the knowledge base, then we use some query on that knowledge base and get the answer from that knowledge base according to the facts and rules stored in that knowledge base. Next, in prologue programs, it specifies relationship between objects and properties of the objects. That means, in prologue programming, the relationship is basically defined in between the object and its properties. Suppose there is a statement, Amit has a bike. Then we are actually declaring the ownership relationship between the two objects that are one is the Amit and other is the bike. In this example, you must clear that there is one relationship between the Amit and bike, and that relationship is the ownership relationship. Next, if we ask a question, does Amit own a bike? We are actually trying to find out about one relationship, which means when our knowledge base contains the data that is Amit has a bike, then we ask the query to our knowledge base, that is, does Amit own a bike? That means in this question we want to retrieve the relationship between Amit and his bike. Then there are various kinds of relationship, of which some can be rules as well. A rule can find out about a relationship even if the relationship is not defined explicitly as a fact. That means in our knowledge base which contains rules, and that rules also defines some relationship. These relationships may not be defined explicitly like fact, but in our rule that relationship exists. Next, we can define a brother relationship as follows. If two persons are brothers, then they both are male and they have the same parent. Now consider we have the below phrases. Parent Sudeep Piyush, parent Sudeep Raj, and male Piyush, male Raj. Now we define the brother relationship. That is, brother XY implies parent ZX, parent ZY, then male X and male Y. Then we can say that brother XY. That means there is a relationship between X and Y, that is the brother relationship, which satisfies our previous condition, that is they both are male. That means here we define X is male and Y is also male. Then next condition, they have the same parent. That means X and Y have the same parent, which is represented parent ZX. That means here Z is the parent of X and next one is the parent ZY. That means here Z is also parent of the Y. Then we can say that brother XY, which means there is a relationship between X and Y, which is brother relationship. Now these clauses can give us the answer that Piyush and Raj are brothers, but we will get three pairs of output. Now look at these three pairs. First one is the Piyush, Piyush, next one is the Piyush Raj, then next one is the Raj Raj. From these pairs, given conditions are true. That means now look at these three pairs. In these three pairs, the conditions are true. What are the conditions? The conditions are, first one is the both are male, and second one is the they have same parent. These two conditions are satisfied for all these three pairs. But for the pair Piyush and the pair Raj, they are not actual brothers. They are the same person. So we have to create the clauses properly to form a relationship. From this example, you must clear that when we are using these two conditions, that is both are male and they have same parent, then we get some unpredicted pair which does not satisfy our relationship, that is the brother relationship. Like the pair Raj and Piyush. These two pairs satisfies our condition, but actually these two pairs does not satisfy the brother relationship. Now we can make our condition such a way so that it satisfies our relationship in a correct manner. Now look at the revised relationship. Here A and B both are brothers if A and B both are male and they have same father and they have same mother, and A and B are not same. That means when we are taking all these conditions for making the brother relation, then if you check the previous pair, that is the pair Piyush and Raj, these two pairs does not satisfy all these conditions, because in the pair Piyush, here Piyush is the same person, but our condition says that A and B are not the same. That means this pair does not satisfy our condition, so that there is no brother relationship. Next, family relationship in prologue. Here we will see the family relationship. This is an example of complex relationship that can be formed using prologue, which means family relationship is a complex relationship in our prologue. We want to make a family tree and that will be mapped into facts and rules. Then we can run some queries on them. Now look at the family tree. In this family tree, here Bob is the child of Pam and Tom. That means Pam and Tom are the parents of Bob. Next, Anne is the child of Bob and Pat is the child of Bob. That means here Bob is the parent of Anne and Pat. Next, Jim. Jim is the child of Pat, and here you can say that Pat is the parent of Jim. Next one is the Liz. Here Liz is the child of Tom. This figure shows one family relationship. Now we want to make a predicate by using this family relationship. From the previous family relationship tree, now look at the predicates. Here parent Pam Bob, that means Pam is the parent of Bob. Next predicate is parent Tom Bob, which means Tom is the parent of Bob. Next one is the parent Tom Liz, that means Tom is the parent of Liz. The next fact is parent Bob Ann, which means Bob is the parent of Ann. The next one is the parent Bob Pat, that means Bob is the parent of Pat. Next one, parent Pat Jim, that means Pat is the parent of Jim. Then next one is the parent Bob Peter, which means here Bob is the parent of Peter. The next one, parent Peter Jim, that means here Peter is the parent of Jim. These are the different facts of our family relationship. From our example, it has helped to illustrate some important points. Now look at these points. First one is, we have defined parent relation by starting the n tuple of objects based on the given information in the family tree. Next one is the user can easily query the Prolog system about relationship defined in the program. Next, a Prolog program consists of clauses terminated by a full stop. Next one is the arguments of relations can be concrete object or constants such as Pat and Jim, or general objects such as X and Y, and objects of the first kind in our program are called atoms, and objects of the second kind are called the variables, which means the arguments of our relationship can be a object or a constant, which means when we are defining a relationship and giving some argument, these arguments may be object or may be constant. Generally objects such as X and Y. That means when we are taking the objects like X and Y, these objects are called the variables. But when we are taking the objects like Bob and Pat, these objects are called as the atoms. Next, questions to the system consist of one or more goals, which means when we are questioning to the system or to the knowledge base, then it must consist one or more goals. Next, some facts can be written into two different ways. Like sex of family member can be written in either of the forms. Now look at the first form. Female Pam, which means here Pam is female. Next, male Tom, then male Bob, then female Liz, then female Pat, then female Anne, then male Jim. This is the one way in which we can represent the sex of the family members. Now look at the another form. Here sex Pam feminine and sex Tom masculine, then sex Bob masculine. This is the another way in which we can represent the sex of the family members. Now look at the mother relationship and the sister relationship. First look at the mother relationship figure. In this figure, X is the female and X is the mother of the Y. Next, sister relationship. In sister relationship, Z is the parent of both X and Y. And here X is the female. That means X is the sister of Y. These two figures shows the mother relationship and the sister relationship. Now in Prolog, we represent this mother relationship and the sister relationship as follows. Mother XY implies parent XY female X, which means here mother XY means X is the mother of Y. X is the mother of Y means X is the parent of Y and X must be female. So that we can say that X is the mother of Y. Then next, sister XY implies parent ZX and parent ZY and female X, which means here when we say that sister XY, that means X is the sister of Y. That means here the parent of X and Y are the same. Here Z is the parent of X and Z is also parent of the Y. Since X is the sister of Y, that means the gender of the X must be female, which is represented as female X, represents our sister relationship. In this way, we can represent different relationships in our Prolog programming. Now look at the knowledge base. This knowledge base is our family knowledge base, or it contains the relationship of our family. In this relationship, female Pam, female Liz, female Pat, female Anne, male Jim, male Bob, then male Tom, male Peter, parent Pam Bob and parent Tom Bob. All these are the facts which are stored in our family knowledge base. These are also the facts and rules which is stored in our family knowledge base. These are the parent Tom Liz and parent Bob Ann, then parent Bob Pat and parent Pat Jim, parent Bob Peter and parent Peter Jim, and the mother relationship, father relationship, and the sister and brother relationship. These are the different facts and relationships which are present in our family knowledge base. Now we ask some queries to this family knowledge base. Here the first query is parent X Jim and X equal to Pat or X equal to Peter, which gives us the reply S, because here Pat is the parent of Jim and Peter is also parent of Jim. These two facts are stored in our family knowledge base. For this reason, when we ask query that is parent X Jim and X equal to Pat and X equal to Peter, the answer should be S. Next one is the mother XY, X Pam, X Bob, X Pat, Y Jim. Then here the answer is no, because there is no such facts or rules stored in our family knowledge base. Which means when we ask some query to our knowledge base, then what are the facts provided in our query? All these facts are compared with the fact which are stored in our knowledge base. If the facts which present in our query is present in our knowledge base, then the answer must be S. Otherwise, it gives the answer no. Now, let us see some more relationships that we can make from the previous relationship of our family. So, if you want to make a grandparent relationship, now look at this relationship, how we can make our grandparent relationship. Here, this figure shows the grandparent relationship. In this grandparent relationship, X is the parent of Y and Y is the parent of Z. Now we can say that X is the grandparent of Z. Now look at here how we can represent this grandparent relationship in our prologue. Here grandparent XY implies parent XZ and parent ZY. That means here X is the parent of Z and Z is the parent of Y. Then we can say that X is the grandparent of Y. Next, grandmother XZ and mother XY parent YZ. That means when we can say about the grandmother relationship, then in this case X is the mother of Y and Y is the parent of Z. Then we can say that X is the grandmother of Z. Then next, grandfather XZ, which implies father XY and parent YZ. That means here we represent the grandfather relationship. In grandfather relationship, if you say that X is the grandfather of Z, that means X must be father of Y and Y must be parent of Z. Then we can say that X is the grandfather of Z. Then next one is the wife relationship. Wife XY, which implies parent XZ and parent YZ, female X and male Y. That means here when you say that X is the wife of Y, then X must be the parent of Z and Y must be parent of Z, because here Z is the child of X and Y. That means here we define female X and male Y. Then we can say that wife XY. Next, uncle XZ, which implies brother XY and parent YZ. These are the different way how we can represent the relationship in our prologue programming. Here, you must remember that relationship is nothing but it is the expression of facts and rules. When we use the relationship in our prologue programming, first of all we have to express all these relationships into facts and the rules in our knowledge base. After that, we use that knowledge base by playing some queries. This is all about the relationship in Prolog programming. If you have any doubt regarding this relationship in Prolog programming, then you can ask me through comment. I will reply you and discuss about your doubt. Thank you for watching.